Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy, coming to you this week from Gig Harbor, Washington. It's about a half an hour south of Seattle, and it is the site of the new Kroger format, Main and Vine, that they're testing out here. Now, I have to say, I was interested in seeing this store when they first announced it, but I'm even more interested now. Largely because, listen, Kroger's doing some really interesting things. They seem to be moving a lot of puzzles and pieces around, right? As they try and sort of put their fleet in order for a battle that they seem to know is coming. When you think about their acquisition of Harris Teeter, when you think about their acquisition of Roundy's and Mariano's, when you think about the fact that they tried to acquire Fresh Market, or at least part of it, when you think about the fact that they made a big investment in Lucky's, and you think about the fact that they've launched this particular format, clearly they have something in mind. And I think, I'm not sure they even know necessarily how the puzzle is going to shape out in the end, but they're trying a lot of different things. Now, I will include some pictures of this store along with the story, but I wanted to give you a sense of what I think about it when I walk in the door. It's about 27,000 square feet. And the thing about this store is, you know how houses used to have living rooms and dining rooms and family rooms and kitchens, and now they all have great rooms? Well, that's kind of the sense you get when you walk into this store. It's just a big open floor plan, a lot more expansive than I thought it would be. And in some ways, it reminded me a lot more of the New Seasons than a Mariano's, let's say. It just has that whole sustainability, laid-back Pacific Northwest vibe going for it. It may share some DNA with Harris Teeter and with Mariano's and Roundy's and maybe even with Lucky's, although that happened long after the Main and Vine were opened. But I think it feels like nothing so much as a New Seasons to me. Let's see. There's lots of stacks of produce. You got one wall that's prepared foods. The back wall is seafood, meat, and produce. There's lots of sampling going on and lots of people out there doing the sampling, giving suggestions, giving advice, just saying hello. It has a real friendly feel to it. At the front end, there's a combination coffee, wine, and beer bar. God, I love the Pacific Northwest when they have those kinds of things. The checkout people are really friendly. There's a place to sit and have your coffee, have your meal upstairs, downstairs. It has a real nice feeling about it. And the thing is, as I go through this store, one of the things I think about it is that the secret sauce for this store is the fact that it feels local. It doesn't feel like it's part of one of the world's biggest retailers. It feels local. Lots of local purveyors, lots of signage that reflects a local focus, and that it's trying to reflect the local community. And listen, I think that's going to be more and more important. It's sort of like the craft beer business, right? It doesn't mean that the big brewing companies are not being successful, but a lot of the excitement, a lot of the innovation is coming from the craft beer companies, and some of the big companies now investing in those craft breweries. I think in a lot of ways the same thing with retailing. Kroger clearly thinks that if it's going to be successful, one of the things it needs to do is it has to work the edges a little bit. That's really important. As I say, only time will tell how all these investments will work out. Time will tell how the puzzle eventually takes shape. But I don't know, from spending just a little time here, I think Kroger may have a hit on its hands. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this Thursday morning. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.